it's Darius here. We're at the Summit Test Kitchen. This is our second video and I have a really cool treat for you guys. So the only ingredients you're going to need for this recipe are some quick oats, 2 large bananas like this, ideally ripe. These ones aren't too ripe, but it's not in my control. And some chocolate chips. These are milk chocolate chips. So we're going to be making some super easy cookies, only 3 ingredients. It should take you about 20 minutes. Alright, so the first thing we did was we preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to want to do that before you start. And now all we're going to do is we're going to first peel these bananas. I like going from the top. You can go from the bottom. Peel them and toss them right in your bowl. And then peel the other one. And into your bowl as well. Okay, so now that you have both bananas in your bowl, what you're going to want to do, I like breaking them up with my hand like this into little pieces. Just like so. Same thing with the other one, break it up into little pieces with your hands. Ideally wear gloves for this. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to get a fork and I'm going to start mashing them up. So press down on them with the fork, just like this. You guys can see that? All I'm doing is I'm mashing them up with my fork. Don't need any fancy equipment for this one. Keep mashing until you get a puree-like consistency. And the riper your banana is, the easier it will be to mash and the sweeter your cookies will taste. So if you want sweet cookies, get the ripest bananas. Keep mashing and keep mixing, just like this. It should look something like this. Mix it up a bit. You just want to make sure all those chunks are out of there. Some people like these cookies with chunks. I prefer them without chunks, so I'm going to keep mashing. Just a few more mashes, and then I think we're good. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out 1 3/4 cup of these quick oats. So I have my beautiful measuring cup right here, and I'm going to measure out 1 3/4 cups. Okay, that should be good. This is about 1 1/2 cup, 1 3/4 cup right there. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it in there. Okay, I'm going to pour it in the bowl. And now I'm just going to mix this with the banana. So mix it all up. You want to try to get the oats to stick to all your little chunks of bananas, okay? So keep mixing diligently. Okay. It looks pretty mixed up now. We're going to mix it again later, so I'll just go on to the next step. So now that we have our bananas and our oats in there, what we're going to do is put our chocolate chips in there now. And the chocolate chips, it's really up to you how much you want to pour. I like to do 1/2 cup because I don't like them too sweet, but it still gives enough chocolate taste in my opinion, but if you want you can add a bit more because the chocolate chips are really what gives it its sweetness. So I'm going to measure out 1/2 cup now. Okay, that should be about 1/2 cup right there. So we're going to add those chocolate chips into our mixture. Just like that. And then once again, mix it up. You want to get those chocolate chips right in there nicely. Also, another thing is, if you guys want to add anything else to this recipe, you can. Such as chia seeds or anything else really. If you want to add some nut butter like peanut butter in there, some honey to give it a bit more sweetness, you can do that. This is just really the blueprint of the recipe. It's just 3 ingredients, but you guys can add whatever you want to it. Just push it down, make sure all the banana is squished. You want to make sure these chocolate chips and the oats are sticking to the banana nicely. Your banana is what binds it all together. Keep mixing. Okay. We're just about done mixing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get about 2 forks worth of the mixture and we're going to put it on our tray. One thing we need to do before we put it on our tray though is apply some cooking spray or some cooking oil or something on this so the cookies don't stick. So I'm gonna grab some cooking oil to put on this really quickly. And just like that we have our nice cooking spray. This is canola oil cooking spray. You can use coconut oil, any oil you really want. Shake it nicely. Take the lid off. And now I'm just going to spray some on here. Okay. That's good. We sprayed our oil just so that the cookies don't stick to the baking sheet once we put them in the oven. Okay, so I'm going to mix this up one last time. And now we're going to take about this much and put it in your hand with your glove. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it in the shape of a cookie. Okay, so I'm just patting it down just like this. And all I'm going to do is put it in the shape of a cookie. So as you can see, all I've done right here is I've just molded it a bit with my hands. Really simple, just like this. You can make them as big as you want pretty much, because they're not really going to expand in the oven. It doesn't really contain any flour, so make them as big as you want. And then all you need to do is put them on the baking sheet. So I'm just going to put it right there. And then you're going to want to do that for all of the rest of the mixture. And here is the last cookie. I'll place this on my baking sheet, just like that. So we've got all our cookies on here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. I like to kind of eyeball it, see when the oats have a kind of golden color and when the chocolate chips start melting a bit. So it'll be anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, probably around 17. Okay, so we'll put this in the oven then. Now that we've let the cookies cool down, I just took a bite. Super good, super yummy, super easy to make as you guys saw, so give it a try and add whatever you want to it. See you guys next time.